What is going on, Terra Tribe, you beautiful bunch of lunatics? I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you had a great day of Americans shutting the fuck up and eating a bunch of turkey. And if otherwise, then I don't know what you did, but I hope you had fun doing it. Now, we're going to look at the price chart. You're going to say, believes you're a goddamn genius. And I'm going to say, of course, duh. And then you're going to go to other people and they're going to tell you, we're fucking mooning, bro. But we're not. But we will. But we haven't yet. It's not financial advice. But I'm always right.
I'm trying to put money in your pocket. That crypto wallet. That bing, bada, bing, ching, ching, big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for ways to get paid. I'm checking my coins around breakfast. Then again around bedtime. Bet this. It's not financial advice. But I'm always right.
All right, guys, here we go right here. Now, I know what you're thinking to yourself. You're thinking, Bleeves, what are you talking about? Why are you such a genius? And I am such a genius because I'm just like drawing shit up and telling you what it's going to look like. And guess what? It's going to look like that, right? So now the question was, are we going to be on this side of the blue line or are we going to be on the other side of the blue line because there's a blue line? Well, I said we'll probably stay on the bottom of this part of the blue line, but we didn't. We got a little bit more of a pump because the market started to correct. But guess what? Remember, we drew this like 5 days ago. And what are we doing right now? We're following it perfectly. Do you know why? Because I'm a goddamn genius. And these other guys, they're not. All right. So that puts us in. We're still in line with this channel of exactly what I said was going to happen. It's even like, I mean, it's all adding up, right? Like it's all working itself out, which means that this probably means we're going to have a little bit more downside where we're going to retest some of these lows. Now, there's 1.3 billion in expiries coming out right now of the market, and that means that the bears are probably going to be in control. So you're probably going to see some downward pressure, and this little prediction here is probably going to play itself out, pushing us down in that 14 level. Now, if we show some strength, I said we're going to come down here to this 13.5 to 13,000 level. And if we show some strength, then it's possible that we get it to 14 level, but then we're going to go up because this is when the Binance move happens. Now, if we go from 13.5 up to 14 or 14.5, if we kind of just trend around in this level because we've got a little bit of strength, does that change where this ends? I don't think it changes where it ends because the resistance is still going to be the resistance. There's resistance at 20,000 and there's resistance at 17,500. So I don't think that number changes very much when we're looking at where it's going, but it's possible that we have this move instead, but it's all going to lead to the same place, right? So I don't think anything changes there. Now over on USTC, you can see right here, does anything change over here? Well, we continue to mint green candles on the 1 hours for this, but we also had this little sell down late last night because the Asian markets did their typical Asian market garbage. Look, we're going to get back into this channel. We're going to start a rally, and it's going to be a big one. And whoops. And we're going to keep calling it because it's going to keep happening. Now, the longer it takes, by the way, the longer this consolidates at this level, the lower this number is going to get where we bounce. And, it's entirely possible that it comes over here and we finally get that final one, and that final one crosses over with this resistance line at 47. So it could be that we're seeing this play out, not because of any specific reason, but it might end up coming all the way down here before we start to see that, and that's going to be at the beginning of this month. So any day now we're going to start to see a spike in USTC, and it's going to pump up here. Now for me, we haven't seen any move, by the way, in quarter four. We haven't closed out anything over here, so things are moving. We keep getting the rebels keep telling us everything is moving fast, but I don't see it yet, and it would be nice if we got an update and we could see it. Now over here, you can see right here, I did this trade here, and I just got 952 USTC, and I'm waiting to swap it for LUNC, and just to increase my Luna Classic holding, and there's just been no movement. The stake is still sitting there, 10,717,000, and I got 77,000 over here. In fact, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to swap it over to USTC, and then I'm going to add more USTC, hopefully before that pump. Because I do, again, still expect that pump happening. Now, overall, we're looking at 79 million in trading volume, continues to come down 946,000 market cap. It continues to come down. You know, without that Binance burn reminding people every week, we're not getting a catalyst, right? And we had a vacation day yesterday, basically in the United States, so not a lot of trading volume, but it's going to continue to do this. Then we've got we're at 198 million market cap over here, 17 million in trading volume, and then if you want to, by all means, go over there and vote. Use your right. 10950 is to re-enable IBC to Osmosis, Juno, and Crescent. And listen, there's like 30 of these at this point because everybody is just, Jesus Christ, everybody's a Chad at this point. You know, everybody wants to be the person. They want to be the new Vegas. They want to be the new person that made a proposal that goes through. So there's like 20 of these going around. It's crazy. And then finally, over here, you've got Florial.com at Florial.com. It's FLEURIAL.com. So he drew some squares and lines, and he says recent price action of LUNC is still in line with my predictions. We could expect 17,000 to 17,300 in a few hours, and he did that about an hour ago. Now, that being the case, that would mean that there's probably a run on the price going up, right? Well, no, it's actually coming back down because I'm right and he's not. But that is a good prediction. And quite honestly, it would be nice to see some of that sort of relief happening. I just don't think that we're going to get that relief yet. I think we're going to get that downward pressure. I don't think that he's paying attention to the expiries market. I don't know that, you know, we're going to see the expiries market in just a little while. And I really kind of feel like today is going to suck just a little bit. Hopefully by 4 p.m. Eastern time in the United States, we'll be past that. And then we can start to move back up and accumulate right now. But I do think that this is going to be one of those tragic sort of days where people are just unable, the bulls are unable to hold the line. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. I know you got a lot of people giving you the pie in the sky feeling as we move on here that everything's going to be awesome. It's going to be gnarly. It's going to be rad. But I'm going to give you the best details that I can based on exactly what I see. And what I see is not what Florial sees right now. I see more downward pressure. We called it days ago. It's still happening days ago. Now we got a little bit more pump than we expected to get, but the pattern is still following the same pattern. And that being said, if the pattern is still being followed, then we're still going down. And if we're still going down and we're still literally following that panel, then it's going to get even worse and worse and worse as we push down a little bit more until we get closer to that Binance burn. And then when that gets back on everybody's mind, then we're going to start to pump up because people are going to want to get back in because they're going to want to make money from the bottom. So that's the way this is going to play out. But let me know what you think again down in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell to be notified of future content, and share me with your friends, daddy. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, we will talk to you guys again on Monday. You might see me do some live stuff over the weekend. I don't know yet.
I'm looking for the good life, sitting on top of the world. I wanna be shining like diamonds and pearls. I want you to go there with me, girl.